Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday and Thanksgiving to everybody, whoever is watching this. And let's start with our analysis. We'll start with SPX, and you can see, let's go on the left chart, which is buy and sell zones only for day trading. You can see we're coming closer to green zone, which is basically where we're going to be buying. Now getting a bounce as we talk slightly, but it would be good to buy in these green lines. SPX cycle analysis. Here you go. You can see we're looking for a decline. We got like a, I guess, a doji candle on last trading session. So looking for a decline from now until let's say 10th of December. So let's see if we can get this decline, and then we're gonna have a rally. As per this cycle chart is suggesting, we'll see how it goes. All right. And then on SPX, there's a gap all the way. So there are no gaps going to the upside. It's a new high compared to previous high, but we have a divergence. What divergence means is we have lower high on PPO and RSI. You can see RSI has slight divergence and PPO also has divergence. So new high with divergence. So that means you got to be careful. All right. So let's see if we can fill this gap at some point. I don't think we're gonna fill this on this decline. Probably we're gonna come at a later stage to fill this gap. All right. So keep that in mind. NDX was also gap down. And if I go to 1 hour chart, you can see here there was a gap down here on Wednesday in the morning. So let's see if they want to fill this gap or they want to come down to fill this bottom gap. So if I go to daily chart, we're right now in the middle, above all moving averages, back testing this white line, which is 20 moving average. Let's see if we're going to come all the way down to fill this gap or just keep going higher. We'll see when the time comes. And in terms of levels on Nasdaq, you can see Nasdaq came very close to buy zone, looking for a little bit more lower, and that will be the area to buy. By the way, guys, if you want to know more about this indicator, join my channel. There's a join button in the description of this video. I share these levels with my subscribers every hour, so you can make a good trading decision. Okay, good informed decision. You can see here we had it came to the buy zone on Wednesday, and nice bounce from there. All right, so just keep that in mind. It's a good service for you guys. All right, so let's just keep moving. We will go with the Dow Jones here, and let me just DIA ETF here. DIA has a gap here around 443, and then a big elections gap around 422. So just keep that in mind. From a daily chart perspective on Dow Jones, just flagging here, but again, I'll be looking for those gaps to fill. And Russell 2000 is pretty bullish, small caps, all the money is going there, looks like. But just keep that in mind. IWM has a gap here around 238 and 219, and then 224. Right. Let's go to Bitcoin now. Bitcoin is in the sell zone, and this is daily chart of Bitcoin bouncing from this 20 moving average. If it could still be a lower high before it goes low, just keep that in mind. As long as PPO is below red line, you have to be careful. All right. BTC chart is here. Gap is all around 77,000. This is also election gap. At some point, this will be filled. I just don't know when. Ethereum is also bullish candle. But if you look at Ethereum's gap perspective, its gap is all the way down to 2,900. Okay. And then, okay, looks like it want to fill this top gap first, this 39.49 gap as well. So just keep that in mind. Let's go to crude oil. Crude oil is just consolidating for so long. I really want this to close above this 70.45 to be bullish again. 75.39, there's a gap here. So that will definitely be filled. I just don't know when. That's going to be a pump of 9%. So let's see if sooner than later if they want to fill this gap. CNQ, Canadian Natural Resource, yesterday was not Thanksgiving for Canada, so Canadian stock went up. There are gaps here, 49.51. US one, this is already going to be filled this morning. They're opening on a gap fill here, which was created on Wednesday, so 33.96, and then there are gaps to 35.52, 36.87, 37.54. Hang Seng Index, bear flag went down again, bear flagging, looking for this 18,000 gap that should be filled at some point. Bond market looks like a nice support here, going higher in front of resistance where it should be. And let's see if it can break out or we can get a cool down to back test this 20 moving average. So just keep that in mind. Let's keep moving. What else? Natural gas. You can see higher highs, higher lows. There's a gap here around $3, 3.02. So it could come back to fill that gap. Keep that in mind. Had a 7 count sell signal going lower. Gold is Again, could be a lower high before. If it rejects here, it's coming back down to 2400. I would like to buy gold around this blue line, okay, which is 200 moving average. Silver is a bit stronger, already around this 200 moving average, but it could get rejected here and come back down later on. Copper, bear flagging, not interested here at all. Um, to buy here. Sugar down again, just going in this consolidation for so long. Um, might be seasonality is not good, but again, it's like a long bear flag. Wheat is down again until it closes above 566. Not gonna trade it, and corn is holding nicely around 250 moving average. Let's see if it can bounce. Dollar got rejected from here, so I thought it's gonna become a support, but looks like this is a resistance now. So got rejected here. Now coming back to this next support level at 104, going dollar going lower will be bullish for gold and Bitcoin, but just keep that in mind. It's holding this 20 moving average white line, so as long as it's holding, it could bounce. So just be aware of that. All right. Stock wise, Microsoft could be interesting because it broke out of all moving averages, back tested last trading session, still holding it here. Let's see if it can hold here and bounce. All these yellow lines are gaps to fill. NVIDIA is up pre-market, slightly hanging. This is not good news on NVIDIA. It closed below this previous low. Yeah, little lower. So I think it's coming lower. Okay, so I think it's coming lower to fill this gap 128 and 109 in my opinion. AVG already broke down 9 counts sell buy signal again breaking down. Again, the touch of 200 moving average usually acts as a good place to buy. So let's see if it's going to come here and buy. AMD again made a new low compared to this low, could come all the way down to 117, so keep that in mind. I don't see anything else interesting here, guys. Facebook is okay. Meta, again, all these stocks, I'm waiting for this NDX gap fill around this one, election gap, so that will be a good area to buy. And lastly, VIX, there's a big gap here on VIX. So a bounce on VIX from here could be 44% pump, could be bearish for stocks. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And that's it, guys. All the best and good luck for today's trading session. Bye.